In a sun-dappled corner of a lush green meadow lived a little turtle named Tylo. Tylo wasn't like the other animals. While the rabbits zipped by in a flash and the squirrels scurried up trees in the blink of an eye, Tylo moved at his own special pace. He believed that slow was wonderful. Why rush? He would often say to himself, "You miss all the best parts when you're going too fast." He loved to watch the dewdrops clinging to a spider's web, or count the spots on a ladybug's back. For Tylo, the world was full of tiny miracles, and you needed to be slow to see them. One sunny morning, while on one of his leisurely strolls, Tylo found something he had never seen before. It was a tiny, brown, teardrop-shaped thing nestled in the soft earth. He nudged it gently with his nose. It didn't move. He watched it for a long, long time. The busy bees buzzed past, and a frantic field mouse darted by without a second glance. "What is it?" The mouse squeaked, barely stopping. "It's a treasure," Tylo replied calmly. The mouse giggled and ran off, chasing a grasshopper. "A treasure that does nothing. How boring." But Tylo knew better. He had once heard a wise old owl hoot about the magic hidden inside tiny seeds. So Tylo decided to become the guardian of this little seed. He knew it wouldn't be a fast job. It would be a slow job, a Tylo speed job. Every day he made sure the seed was safe. He would sit beside it, his sturdy shell acting as a little shield, protecting it from being stepped on by bigger, faster animals. When the sun was too hot, he would find a large leaf and carefully place it over the spot to give it some shade. Days turned into weeks. The rabbits would hop by and say, "Still watching that boring speck, Tylo? Come race with us." Tylo would just smile and shake his head. "I'm watching something wonderful happen," he'd reply. The squirrels would chatter from the branches above, "You're so slow, Tylo. You'll miss all the fun." But Tylo was having his own kind of fun. He was watching the earth around the seed change, ever so slightly. He was listening to the whispers of the wind and feeling the gentle rhythm of the world. Then, one morning, after a soft spring rain, Tylo saw it. A tiny speck of green, no bigger than his own nostril, was pushing its way up through the soil. He blinked his slow, wise eyes. It was happening. His heart did a little flutter thump inside his shell. "Hello there," he whispered to the little sprout. He was so proud. He felt like he was the first person in the whole world to witness this miracle. He continued his watch, more dedicated than ever. The little sprout grew, slowly but surely. It became a seedling with 2 small leaves that waved in the breeze. Tylo would talk to it. He'd tell it stories of the clouds he saw drifting across the sky and of the colors of the sunset. The other animals started to notice. They saw the little green shoot and were curious. "What's that, Tylo?" asked a young deer, her ears twitching. "It's my friend," Tylo said with a happy smile. "It's growing." The seasons changed. Summer brought warm sunshine that helped the little plant grow taller. Tylo made sure it had enough water, nudging little puddles of rainwater towards its roots. Autumn painted the meadow in shades of gold and red, and the seedling grew a bit stronger, its stem turning from soft green to a light brown. Winter came with a blanket of soft white snow. Tylo worried about his friend. He would carefully brush the heavy snow off his delicate form. He'd hunker down beside it, sharing his warmth, telling it stories of the spring to come. And spring did come. As the snow melted, the little plant, which was now a sapling, seemed to stretch its new branches towards the sun as if to say, "I'm still here." Years passed. Tylo, moving at his own unhurried pace, was the sapling's constant companion. He saw it grow taller than the tallest rabbit's leap. He saw it grow wider than the widest badger's burrow. Its leaves created a beautiful shady spot in the meadow. The other animals, who had once teased Tylo for being so slow, now gathered under the cool leaves of the growing tree on hot summer days. The squirrels found a wonderful new home in its sturdy branches. Birds built their nests among its leaves and filled the air with their songs. "Tylo," said the old rabbit, who was now a grandfather, "you were right. You didn't miss the fun. You grew it, Tylo would sit at the base of the great tree, which was now so tall it seemed to touch the clouds. He would lean his shell against its strong, comforting trunk and feel a gentle humming energy. He remembered the tiny seed he had found so long ago. He had watched it, protected it, and loved it. He hadn't rushed it. He had given it the gift of time and patience. One afternoon, as Tylo was dozing in the shade, a small, teardrop-shaped seed fell from one of the high branches and landed gently on his shell. He opened one eye and smiled. A new adventure was about to begin, and Tylo knew exactly what to do. He would take it slow, because for Tylo the turtle, slow wasn't just the speed. It was a way of seeing the magic in the world, a way of helping wonderful things grow. And as he looked up through the leaves of the magnificent tree, he knew in his heart that slow was, and always would be, truly wonderful. Thank you for watching our story today. If you enjoyed Tylo's slow and steady adventure, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more wonderful tales. See you next time.